Hey, Chris here, and I want to share with you guys a really cool app that will literally give you insight where you can tap into their Google Analytics account. It's a really awesome way to spy on your competition, but also see what your competition is doing from a content promotion strategy and finding out what content they're producing is actually getting the most traction in social media, meaning how many people are tweeting it, how many people are commenting on the blog, who's sharing it on Delicious, who's sharing it on Stumble, all the social spheres, and you can see what content is being shared out there. And then you can just reverse engineer it and see about creating content for your site to get similar traction. So PostRank is a site to do this. Actually, they just got bought out by Google, and for good reason. It really is an awesome service. So basically what you do, you can load up your websites, and you can actually view analytics of some of these sites. So I put in here Unbounce and Flowtown because I like their blog content and it's getting kind of shared in the social sphere, and I want to copy what they're doing for my own businesses. And so what PostRank does is they kind of give points based on what actions people take. And so we'll see down here, a tweet is 7 points. A track back we'll find below here is 13 points. Let's find one a little bit lower, right? So a Delicious bookmark is 5 points, and it goes up and below and so forth. And so what it does is it kind of gives you a gauge of how kind of socially accepted your post is, right? And so what you can do is actually give each point a dollar value, and I'll show you in a second here. But this is really interesting. Now I know nothing about the analytics of Flowtown, but this is telling me what the analytics are for this site, and it tells me what posts are actually getting the most traction. And so if we look back here on the joy of social media, how Bob Ross sees it. Here's one called Top 25 Social Media Blogs for Business. And I could probably tell you why it got shared, because they're engaging, they're bringing these other blogs a post back to their site, and these other blogs are going to talk about it. It's going to bring more traffic. So here, how to play games when you can grow your business. Or what is it? How to play games. Okay. The social buying universe, second dimension. Here's all the posts that they wrote. But let's look deep into this one here, and the points and the value it got. So if we look here, this got 515 events, right? 3,600 points. And the points are 435 people tweeted it, 15 comments, 49 Delicious, 1 Digo, and 15 trackbacks. And here's the actual engagement activity over time. So, on June 13th, they got 3 tweets, and so forth. And you can see all this cool stuff. And so here's the value, right? So 25 cents per point times 735 points. This post has a value about $183. So think about someone that's writing content for you, and when they reach certain goals or value, you can then give them more money, right? So it's like, hey, we know our posts are probably worth around 25 cents or 10 cents or 15 cents. When we reach $150 value or $300 value, I want to give you an extra 20 bucks. And so now you can kind of pay per performance for your content writers. And so here's the activity feed for this. And so the cool thing is now you can reach out to these people that wrote a post about social media blogs, and maybe you write content like that. You can go back out to these people and say, hey, check out my blog post, and maybe they'll share it. I want to check out trends here, and this is pretty cool. So this will show me the top 10 posts from this period, and this period is 3 months. Okay, so here is the best blog post from a social point of view that Flowtown has written in the last 3 months. And how can you do that? How can you do the same thing? All right, social media marketing metrics, blah, blah, blah. Tags, Bob Ross. I have no idea who that guy is. Oh, okay, the joy of painting. Oh, Bob Ross is the guy with that afro. Gotcha. Marketing, engagement, author, Dan Martell, Christy Hines, Ethan Block. These are actual the author names. And so this is really cool because now you can see what's actually getting shared, and you can just copy it. And so Twitter seems to be the largest place people are sharing it. Delicious. I never thought that would even show up on there. For some reason, I guess they don't show Facebook, which I would imagine should be in here. But let's go back to the blog. I want to show you Unbounce. and dive into some of their engagement. Now, for some reason, it didn't actually pull up their information, but I want to show you here. And this is actually 8/8. So this is today, and actually a buddy of mine, Justin Brook, just wrote about this. Right. So here's 38 tweets, 1 Y Combinator, and those are the points. So right now it's about $62 in value, at about 25 cents, per point. My boy Todd Brown, Call Loop, there's me, and all these people, right, that are sharing it, and it's all point-based system, anonymous, a comment on Y Combinator. And so this is awesome. I mean, this information can change the way you create content, share your content, and get traffic. And so what you can also do is actually track pages. So for example, I went into Unbounce and I wanted to see which ones were actually getting the most kind of shared. And so if we go here, this one, the QR code got 5,200 points. This woman, I forget her name, I was talking to her, she's a really good writer. It's a really great post. And so here's the actual engagement over time, 11 tweets, 13, 32, and this post is about $346. Pretty cool stuff. Here's all the people that tweeted it and so forth. 589 tweets, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this data is unreal. And now you can just go back, re-engineer it, apply it to your business, and start to see some results. So here's some posts I wrote. And so in here, 21 tweets, 8 Y Combinator score, whatever that is. And yeah, I mean, I can see on my own blog, I think a post that gets 25 comments is good, but it doesn't really equate to anything, because the sharing aspect is really what counts. So anyhow, check out the service. I don't even know if you can sign up for it, but it will truly change the way you think and create content. It is just one of those game changers, and allows you to kind of spy on your competition and clone what they're doing and seeing what is actually working for them. So let me know your comment, and hope you enjoyed the video.